Yul Brynner was one of Hollywood's most iconic actors, known for The King and I, The Ten Commandments, and many legendary roles. This video covers his final days, age at death, marriages, life partners, family, career highlights, and net worth. A complete biography of the man who became a timeless figure in world cinema. Born, July 11, 1920, Vladivostok, Russia. Died, October 10, 1985, age 65 years, New York Presbyterian Hospital, New York, United States. Spouse, Kathy Lee, M., 1983–1985, see more. Children, Rock Brynner, Victoria Brynner, Lark Brynner, Mia Brynner, Melody Brynner. Height 1.73 meters. Nationality, American, Russian. Yul Brynner net worth. $10 million. Early life. Yul Brynner was born Yuli Borisovich Brynner on July 11, 1920, in Vladivostok, Far Eastern Republic, now known as Primorsky Krai, Russia. Yul's birth took place at his parents' four-story mansion, and he came from a family of silver mining developers and landowners. In 1922, most of his family's wealth was confiscated after the Red Army occupied their city. Yul's father, Boris Yulievich Brynner, was an inventor and mining engineer of Russian and Swiss-German heritage. His mother, Maruzia Dmitrievna, née Blagovedova, trained to become a singer and actress and was reportedly of Russian Romani heritage. Yul, his parents, and his older sister, Vera, were made Soviet citizens after the Soviet Union formed in 1922. In 1924, Boris divorced Maruzia after falling in love with actress Katerina Ivanovna Kornikova, but he kept supporting the family. He adopted a daughter, and years after Boris's death, Yul took her in. Boris and Katerina briefly lived together in Moscow, where they met, then they moved to Harbin, China. Yul, Maruzia, and Vera immigrated to Harbin in 1927, and both children attended a school that was run by the YMCA. In 1930, Boris gave Yul an acoustic guitar for his birthday, and Brynner began taking music lessons, becoming an accomplished singer and guitarist after a few years. Career. Yul made his Broadway debut in a 1941 production of Shakespeare's Twelfth Night, his TV debut as the title role on the 1944 series, Mr. Jones and His Neighbors, and his film debut in 1949's Port of New York. In the 40s, he also began working at the CBS television studios as a director. Brynner got his big break when he was cast as the King of Siam in the new Rodgers and Hammerstein musical, The King and I, which premiered on Broadway in 1951. He reprised the role in touring productions, the 1977 Broadway revival, the 1956 film adaptation, and the 1972 TV series, Anna and the King. The film adaptation earned 9 Academy Award nominations, winning 5 of them, including Best Actor in a Leading Role for Brynner. In 1956, he played Ramesses II in The Ten Commandments, alongside Charlton Heston and co-starred with Ingrid Bergman in Anastasia. Yul then starred in The Brothers Karamazov, 1958, The Buccaneer, 1958, The Journey, 1959, The Sound and the Fury, 1959, and Solomon and Sheba, 1959. Personal life. Yul married actress Virginia Gilmore on September 6, 1944, and they welcomed son Yul Rock Brynner II, born December 1946, before divorcing in March 1960. In the late 50s, he fathered a daughter, Lark, with 20-year-old Frankie Tilden. Brynner wed model Doris Kleiner on the set of The Magnificent Seven less than a week after his divorce from Gilmore was finalized, and they had one daughter together, Victoria, born November 1962. Audrey Hepburn was Victoria's godmother. After Yul and Doris divorced in 1967, he married socialite Jacqueline Simone Thion de la Chaume on September 23, 1971, and they adopted 2 Vietnamese girls, Mia and Melody, in the mid-1970s. Yul and Jacqueline divorced in 1983, and he wed 26-year-old ballerina Kathy Lee on April 4 of that year. They remained together until Brynner's death in October 1985. Yul became a naturalized U.S. citizen in 1943 when he was 22 years old, but he renounced his citizenship in 1965 because he lost his tax exemption while working abroad. In September 1983, he was diagnosed with inoperable lung cancer after a sore throat and changes in his voice led to doctors finding a lump on his vocal cords. Brynner had started heavily smoking at the age of 12, and he quit in 1971. The national tour of The King and I went on hiatus while Yul underwent radiation therapy that temporarily damaged his throat. Brynner enjoyed photography and published the book, Bring Forth the Children, A Journey to the Forgotten People of Europe and the Middle East, 1960, which featured his photos. His daughter Victoria published a book of Yul's photographs, Yul Brynner, Photographer, after his death. Brynner also published The Yul Brynner Cookbook, Food Fit for the King and You, 1983.